Excuse me. Hey, Sanfa. Not sure if I pronounced that right. How are you? Get more shiny always. Yes, it is. Yeah, go on. That's my baby, my baby. Hey, Sully, how's it going? Long time no see. Happy Monday. I don't know why I wanted to say Friday. I want to go back to Friday so bad. But yes, you can donate. I just got on here like a couple minutes ago. Nobody's on the list right now. Yes, good is great. My main focus is like health and finances right now. Everything else is like comes after that. But yeah, how are you mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, financially, health wise, whatever areas? It did go by so fast. It had just hit Friday, and now boom, we back to Monday. That's why I want to go back. You're fine. Take your time. If any of you that's here right now have music requests or meditation requests, please let me know. Hope all is well. Make sure to like the live stream up. Check the community posts for collective readings that you may resonate with. Donations. Sometimes I don't get a notification, so claim your donation. If your YouTube name is different from PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, or Chime, suggest some video ideas for the channel. Yes, I do all kind of readings except mediumship at this time, so yes, that includes sexual readings. If it's anything that I'm forgetting to mention, most likely is in the description box. If it is not there, please let me know and I will inform you. Okay. Thank you. You can post your question whenever you're ready, love. I might gotta quit saying that because some people don't take kindly of that word. So how does let me look on my other phone. I can't see that far. How does Nadar think and feel about you? Romantic, but you stop talking to people. Okay, I see. Let's see. Let's get into it. Good old accurate in here for Sully, please, Spirit. Thank you. Good old accurate in here for Sully, please, Spirit. Thank you. How does Nadar currently think and feel about Sully? How does Nadar think and feel about Sully? How does Nadar think and feel about Sully? They really like you. They care about you, but they could feel like you're a little like maybe overly sensitive sometimes, or maybe dramatic, or it's like um, they really want you to understand their perspective. They're kind of like a little frustrated that you don't. I also feel like they had some regrets, like if they don't were the ones who like ghosted you or left you, or they were the ones who kind of like pulled away first from communication. It's like they shot themselves in the foot, burnt themselves, slapped themselves, however you want to describe it, kind of thing. I just heard stand for something or fall for nothing. I feel like this is a quote that they like they stand by, they go by, kind of thing. Yeah, they could wonder if you have like mutual feelings towards them. I feel like this person hikes a lot. It's like they want to take you on these journeys that they go on, whether they're hiking, fishing, doing something else. They want to take you on these journeys. They could want you to like stop questioning their loyalty, because I can see that they have it with the Page of Pentacles here. Yeah, I feel like it's a lot of like things that they go through, but they don't want to like burden you with it. So it's a lot of things that they could be going through that they don't want to like stress you about, like whether it's health conditions or struggling with finances or whatever. They don't really tell you a lot because they don't want to like stress you out, kind of thing. They also don't want it to be a turn off. If it's like they got a certain health condition or a certain thing going on, they don't want you to be like, oh yeah, I'm out of here. You know what I mean? I don't know why I heard lily. That could be a specific name or like a flower or something. I don't know, but yeah, I feel like they definitely like they don't want to get in the way of like your growth. So they don't want to be a distraction. They don't want to be a burden. They don't want to be a distraction, especially if you're in school. It's like they want you to continue to make good grades. They don't want to like they don't want for like you to be stressed out about them, and then now you're not like showing up in school, or now this is going on, kind of thing. Yeah, they could feel like you guys have like kind of like the same mindset for the most part. Yeah, I feel like this person, one of their love languages could be like receiving gifts, but it's something they want to give too. So I feel like this person is like not like they hate like say they give you a gift, they would hate for you to be like um they wouldn't be like hand it back or give it back kind of thing, and they don't want that to happen either on their end, vice versa. They kind of feel like you're their responsibility here, like they're like obligated to take care of you. Not that you're making them obligated, but like something that they like want to do and feel obligated because maybe how they were raised or their mindset or maybe their current status in life. Clover could be significant as well. I just heard don't shoot the messenger. Your niece's name is Lily. Oh, we got into a fight because he insulted. Oh, I'm sorry. Off of him out of hurt, no context sense. Yeah. How does Nader currently feel about Silver? How do they feel and think about Silver? Page of Cups in reverse. King of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like sometimes they kind of want you to, which this could be, I'm gonna have to clarify this. Because I feel like sometimes they could want you to be a little toxic. They might feel like you're like too nice or, and it's like sometimes they want a little bit of like, where you been, or pop up, or, something like kind of like unexpected or so. But again, that could just be like temporarily. I don't know. I have to clarify that. If that's something they will heal, or if that's something that they'll like always want. Okay, yeah. So I feel like it's something that they'll like eventually heal. But again, maybe this is something that they're kind of like used to. Or again, it could just be like they don't know any other ways from boredom here. Yeah, I feel like they fantasize about you a lot. Maybe dreams here and there, but I feel like it's more like fantasies, and fantasies of you communicating, fantasies of you like taking initiative, fantasies of you doing this and that and third, and like being like surprising them and being unpredictable. I just heard forget about the past. They could want you to let go of like the past. They could feel like you hold on to things and they move on within like the next day or the next couple of days. We have worked through your fears and went Scorpio. So just as well as you're waiting on them, they waiting on you. We have what you want in the near future. Long distance. That's okay. The energy can still be the same even though you're long distance. It doesn't mean you can't, you're always able to travel to each other. You still can have sexual energy even if you're long, you know what I mean? So it matters, but then it doesn't stop anything, basically, is what I'm saying. We have listen to your intuition. Let go of the past is out here again. Interesting. I want to clarify this hangman. They could feel like I don't know. This could be their energy or yours, but I feel like one of you is like not that how can I say it? Like maybe don't make wise plans kind of thing. Like say for instance, someone were to travel to the other person, But then it's like nobody really talked about like where the person would stay once you seen them. You done rode 4 hours, and now it's like, dang, where I'm gonna go? All the hotels booked. We never really mentioned staying with you. Yada yada yada. I was just excited. I was just trying to be adventurous. I was just trying to like go forth, see you kind of thing, and like the logical things and other things is like not planned out right. I just heard torn in between the two, cause I really wanna be with you. But some telling me I should leave you alone, leave you alone, leave you alone. We have you gonna cry about it or boss up pro tip do both. Like I said, both of y'all kind of like want to talk, holding space for each other, but nobody's really speaking. It's like y'all kind of crying whether outside or on the inside. But it's like I'm still doing my work. I'm still going showing up to work. I'm still doing this that and the third. Even though I might not have a lot of energy because I miss this person. We have forgive someone today. Forgive someone today. It's okay to be extra. Show your heart to everyone if since you want to be a badass. But yeah, I probably wouldn't reach out to them as soon. I don't know. Maybe give it another 3 weeks or something. Has it been 3 weeks? I don't know. Maybe give it a little time so that he can realize that like toxicity is not the answer. Because again, he could want you to like show up slash tired, do this, do that, you know, and that's not the answer. I feel like it turned him on a little bit, but I feel like as he grow and mature, it's not gonna turn him on anymore. And I don't feel like it's the energy you want to be in, so it wouldn't be fair to you, right? Think he'll lose. Yeah, I don't really get that energy, at least not right now. But it'll probably be better in the future. And nothing's really wrong with reaching out here and there. You know what I mean? Because I mean, if you deal with somebody for 5 years, it's not thirsty or desperate or lose respect if you reach out a couple times. You know what I mean? It makes no sense. I can see if you're the one who always talking to him all the time and reaching out and initiating, then I definitely wouldn't reach out then if that's the case. But if it's kind of like fair or he reaches out more, I don't see the with the issue. You know, I also feel like it's a good energy that you guys aren't in contact, so that if there's still healing going on, you guys can do that separately instead of like putting that responsibility on the other or projecting it on the other kind of thing. So you feel done reaching out. Yeah, free will. Clarify something. The emperor. Yeah, it's like if you don't reach out to them first, they could reach out to you like maybe in like 5 weeks. What's that? A month and a week. Has made our kindly philosophy. Has made our feeling to our study. Please, Spirit, thank you. Ooh. Part of me wants to leave you alone. Part of me wants to. Yeah, they want to get out of this comfortable energy with you, as far as like, not progressing in the connection, not assuming that we already know enough about each other. It's like no, we don't. It's more to learn. It's more that what I mean. We can build an empire that everyone is jealous of. I'm not gonna be the first to make the move. So right now, again, that's why I say I don't feel like it's the best energy to reach out or that anything will happen. Maybe in like 5 weeks they'll reach out. Um, I'm going to continue to play mind games. I can't make you think you have me completely. Once again, I feel like that's that toxic energy seeping through. I'm here to help you heal those parts of yourself you've been neglecting for so long. Trust the process. I'm going to test you to get a reaction to see if you really care. I'm going to show you that I'm the one you should be with. I'm slowing things down. I need some time to adjust to the changes. I'm tracking you down to reunite. I've been thinking about you a lot. So that clarifies my coming in. And the Page of Pentacles is out here too. I feel like that represents the coming in with communication, and that also represents what I was saying about uh, earlier, also waiting on you and stuff like that, just as well as you are. So it's like y'all kind of in a mutual energy for the most part. They also could be waiting on something too. I feel like they definitely are trying to get their finances together, especially if they don't have transportation, like a car to come by to see. They're trying to save for. Maybe they're worried about when they get to you, their phone might act up. Maybe there ain't no good Wi-Fi. Ooh. They get turned on whenever they see your name pop up on their phone. They can feel like you have some sexy legs. They feel like you have a really unique look. I don't know why I heard Pineapple Express. They can feel like sometimes you play hard to get, but I don't think this turns them off though. It's just something that they notice. Excuse me. Yeah, I feel like they're hoping that when they do come towards you, they're like you're in a really like good headspace and good energy and stuff like that. Like they probably don't want another cuss out. I do feel like again it keeps coming with this fantasizing. They fantasize about you a lot. They can fantasize about you like in maybe some lingerie or some really cute silk clothes, just dancing around, cooking in the kitchen, just being like all in your feminine and in a happy place and stuff. But again, there's that sexual intense energy too. He's on a serial company for those. Ah, I see. Interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if he names like something after you, whether that or his pet or something. Because again, I feel like he definitely does like care and like you and stuff like that. Does he have a little pride? Yes. Is he perfect? No, nobody is. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's like this sexual energy is like I feel like he'll try anything once. He might do like some stupid stuff like take a lighter and burn his tongue or like just try to look like sexy and it's like you probably look stupid but like you don't judge him, you kind of laugh it off and you're still all right. I just heard if you knew better, you do better. And I also feel like they want you to trust your intuition because it's like, what's your intuition saying about me, kind of thing. I don't want you to hear from this person, that person. I don't want you to overthink. I don't want you to second guess. I don't want to. What is your intuition saying? Because it's like, I ain't gonna lie. What your intuition saying about me? They also could want some like compliments from you too. Again, I feel like I don't know. Y'all might have different love languages, and that could be like an energy that's like an obstacle in a way. Well, not really an obstacle, but it's just that the more you guys learn about each other's love languages and more about each other, I feel like the closer you guys will get. And again, I feel like his could be like um, receiving gifts kind of thing, or it could just be like, thoughtful gestures towards them. Yeah, and it's like they could be like staying by the phone, waiting for a message. You might be doing the same thing, waiting for a message, standing by the phone. I also feel like, again, because I said he fantasizes a lot, but it is like dreams here and there that I feel like. And I feel like with these dreams, I feel like most of the dreams that he has about you is like things that's like kind of telling him to do, like what to do. So like if he has a dream about you, y'all spending time watching a movie, eating cereals together, doing this, that, and third, and it's like that must mean we need to spend some time, kind of thing. Clarify the hangman here, because how we supposed to move forward exactly. I feel on that one. Who knows? Maybe it's a job, maybe it's some other reason, but I definitely get both sides. It's like if I'm working 12s and all that, I'm not allowed to have my phone in my job. That's reasonable. And then I also understand your side too. How the heck we can move forward if we're not even talking? What's the point of dating if I can't get 2 words out of you, or if I do get the 2 words, it's like every once in a blue moon. But if you guys see each other worth it, you'll eventually figure it out. You know what I mean? Sometimes it just takes time. I feel like he wants to give you like an in-depth massage and want to take you to a fancy restaurant. I'm hearing, have you ever had deer meat or some sort of kind of lamb chops? Somebody could be studying psychology, or this could just be like you guys stimulating each other's mind. I also heard, I'm not scared of lions and tigers and bears, but I'm scared of loving you. I also heard, I don't want you to see, I want you to feel. So I feel like they want you to like open your heart chakra to them, feel more than you like think, kind of thing. But yeah, I hope this gave you clarity. Yeah, the Ten of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, the Four of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the King of Wands, Hierophant, Nine of Wands, the Justice, Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Tower card, and the Hangman. And then I seen the Fool card too. But let me see. Yeah, I already said that you could possibly be hearing from them in 5 weeks here. Number 10 could be significant. You could be seeing 1010. 1010 does talk about like karmic completions or cycles ending and stuff like that. Six of Pentacles, yeah. In the meantime, you live your life, keep your boundaries up. You know. You're welcome, love. Okay, I'm back in. I know my sister was supposed to be barbecuing, but I don't know when she's gonna come back. I hate these darn socks. They keep coming down. I might change these ones. Over and done. Mm-mm. And I just torn between the two. Cause I really want to be with you. Leave you alone, leave you alone. Thank you. You can post your question whenever you're ready. If YouTube is giving you trouble posting your question, you might have to rearrange it or something. Not a narcissist. Hey, Manor. So this is a donation only based stream. It is required to put in a donation to get your question answered. Thank you. Hope all is well. I do have one person on the list so far for anyone that is wondering. Okay. Let me go back. What was his name again? Nadar. Good old reading here for Sully, please, Spirit. Good old reading here for Sully. Good old reading here for Sully, please, Spirit. Good old reading here for Sully. Thank you. What does Nadar think about the fight that they had with Sully? What does Nadar think about the fight and argument that they had with Sully? What does Nadar think about the fight and argument they had with Sully? they could feel like it was repetitive. Maybe they wanted to end it and you didn't, or they could have just felt like points had been like um made kind of thing, and it like just continued. I also feel like they could have told like their family about it kind of thing. Maybe try to get like some opinions, or maybe just wanted to vent and like release, get some things off their chest. Um, Let me see. Yeah, I also feel like this could have been like a little blame thing, like some stuff they could have been unfairly like blaming you for. It could have been like, oh, we were arguing so much, you caused me to lose my job, or you caused me to smoke again, you caused me to do this, which I think the smoking one might be true or something like that. But it's like, even though like the argument maybe could have been effective, you didn't put like a gun to his head and make him like smoke again and go into a relapse, or do certain things, right? So it's like maybe they could have like blamed certain things that were like kind of unfair. I just heard we need some understanding. Sorry if I'm busy. Yeah, they could have been like irritated if they feel like they were being like forced to do things on your time instead of like their own time. I feel like this is someone who's used to like doing things on their own time. Yeah, it's like they don't want to like get in the way of your routine, but they also don't want you to get in the way of their routine. So they could have felt like, before you came into my life, this is my routine, and it's like it's sticking this way. And I also don't want to like control your routine kind of thing. They might have felt like you had like an easier life than they did. You'll get a text message or call. So once again, I feel like they could come towards you. It might not be as soon as you want, but again, maybe within like 5 weeks. Could be sooner. Just depends because energy changes. Time is fluid. So you know they might feel like you have high extreme highs and lows, like manic and manic, however you say those things. They could maybe feel like sometimes you're like really insecure, but then other times it's like overly confident kind of thing. Yeah, they could have felt like this argument could have been prevented had like people spoke up right then and there with about issue that could have been like bothering them. Yeah, I feel like they are like highly stressed. I feel like again, remember how I got another read? It's like certain things that they're going through that they haven't told you. They might have certain health conditions. They might be paying for maybe like not only their payments, but like maybe payments on things from their past. Maybe I don't know if they have like a baby mom. Maybe they're like a lot of child support, or maybe if it's like they messed up their mom's car, they gotta keep making payments on it, even though they can't drive it now, or they could like have a lot going on. And it's not to make any excuses, but I think it does kind of like play effect if you don't know about it, because you could just assume certain things. And I don't know if they said that, or maybe it's just something they will be saying, like, you don't know what I got going on. Just because I don't say anything doesn't mean like I'm not going through anything, kind of thing. Yeah, I just heard. I don't know why I laughed. Maybe this is something you guys will be able to laugh at a little later on. But it's like this energy of like during the argument, like maybe somebody was pissed that the other person was yelling, but it's like you're yelling. Like it's like how you gonna tell me to do something you're not doing kind of thing. Or if it's not yelling, it could be typing in all cap letters or whatever. Especially if this was like in text, a lot of things can be taken out of context. People kind of forget about that, but like you never know how somebody meant to say something or anything like that. It's better to tell like in person or maybe even over the phone, but over text, it's like kind of like hard to understand exactly like where someone was coming from. Yeah, I'm here. I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna stand up for myself. I just heard you're all over the place. So I don't know if this is like you feeling like they were all over the place or they feeling like you're all over the place. If it's not you, then it's them feeling like somebody feels like somebody's kind of like all over the place. But the other person doesn't see it that way. They're like, what do you mean all over the place? I'm just not boring. You know what I mean? Or I just have a lot going, I got a lot going on, but, I'm not intentionally like all over the place kind of thing. We have heal before jumping in your next relationship. So somebody might need to heal before actually like moving to the next level in this connection. Yeah, I feel like they don't want to get in the way of your fun, but they also don't want you to get in the way of their fun. We have you and your loved ones are safe, no one in Cancer. Ooh, go back because I might have to read that. Yeah, he's not ready for a relationship. I guess you can say that, but if they work in 12s, 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 you can't expect them to be like, all right, I can't do this job no more. You know what I mean? So he might, that's not what he probably means by routine is I ghost you. But, maybe my job is routine. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong putting your money over a relationship. Because who's going to really take you when you're broke? You know what I mean? Who's going to really take you then? So, I mean, hey, again, if y'all feel like each other is worth it, you'll figure it out. But I wouldn't expect somebody to drop their 12-hour work. You know what I mean? But maybe they could give like a little communication before they go to work, like, "Hey, good morning, beautiful," or "Good night," or whatever. You know. Yeah, I don't know if that's what they meant when they said like narcissist, or what they were like just meaning by, but yeah. Which deck didn't I pull from? Then he didn't like it. Well, then this is the thing worth it. Then if that's the case, all it seems like it's back and forth pettiness. If that's the case, but I assume he didn't mean it like that. But if that's the case, then yeah, this is terrible. This is bad. Then I don't know. I don't suggest trying to work on anything that's bad. But I mean, to me, the cards are good. But if your intuition is saying something else, then I would probably leave the connection. because your intuition is going to matter before me or any other tarot reader. So if this is so terrible, then I would leave. I don't know why I heard you need Jesus. But again, it looks like they're going to family for advice. Kid feel confused. Yeah, if you're confused, then it could then maybe it is not worth it then, because confusion equals abuse. If you complain more than you brag about the connection, that's a red flag. But again, so far I don't in the cards it doesn't seem that bad, especially being that how can I say this or what was I gonna say it like? I guess it kind of depends because again, like I said, I could see both sides. You know what I mean? I could see if he wasn't working and he had all the time in the world to talk to you and do whatever he want to do. And then on top of that, not only is he working a lot, you guys are long distance. So again, it's like a lot of obstacles and delays. So I do feel like for the most part, he does have like real, genuine, valid excuses for certain times that maybe he's not showing up fully. You know what I mean? Like I said, I could see if he was like a bum on the couch, and it's like, you got all the time in the world. You really have no excuse. You should be texting me all day. You know what I mean? So I mean, I see your side, I see his side. I don't really see wrong, right, or anything. It's just like I said, if you guys feel like it's worth it, you will figure it out. If not, then you won't figure it out. When you guys do communicate, do you like the communication? Think about the times when you guys do connect. Do you feel like it's worth it then, or is it like it still sucks? You know. Yeah, I feel like they might want like to have a heart to heart conversation as far as like timing. See, as soon as I said timing, it says timing has been important. I want to be with you, but it's just bad timing. Perhaps we're just star-crossed lovers. Yeah, it could be like this energy of like wanting to discuss like, okay, I want to take it slow, and maybe you want to take it slow too. But just because y'all both want to take it slow doesn't mean y'all slows mean the same thing, right? So it's like, what's your version of slow? And then let's see if it's match my version. Let's figure something out. You know what I mean? Because with this Knight of Pentacles, that talks about that slow energy, and then we got the time. And my nose is itching too. Whenever your nose itching, everybody know you're pretty much accurate. But it says timing has been important to be with you, but I think it's just bad timing. Perhaps we're just cross lovers, kind of thing. Yeah, and it's like in the not in the fake world, but like in a dang, what's that word they be using? I forgot what they use it basically when they say when it's like we don't have to work or we don't have this obstacle or delay or thing in the way, or then it's like things will be like pretty much perfect, but it's not because this is in a way, this is going on. You know what I mean? Kind of thing. But yeah, let's go back to read your you and your loved ones are safe, new one in Cancer, which I think is page 50, but I don't know. This card, nope, this is not the page. Here we go. Here we go. It's page 48, not 50. There's a new start coming in your private life. Something is rising up in the connection with the people and places you hold dearest. This can be to do with a member of your family, a flatmate, or moving house. If you're hoping to move forward with something special in your private life, this card comes to you as a message that you can do it. If you've been neglecting your family, it's time to reconnect with them. If you've been neglecting yourself, you need to take better care of yourself and nurture yourself. more. If you feel your insecurity is holding you back, that's something for you to work on now. Doing so could bring you your heart's desire. Additional meanings to this card is make sure you put family first. Let someone get a bit closer to you. A new cycle is starting for you and your children. It's time to review your goals. Have they changed? Meditation will help banish your insecurities. Spending time near water will bring you peace and answers. The new moon in Cancer can be a super emotional time. The moon is all about emotions, and Cancer is a water sign, also very emotional. Saying that, the moon is very happy in the sign of Cancer. It's one of her two home signs, along with Taurus. So whenever you pull it, this card suggests that whatever happens next will be in your favor. It's especially positive for family matters. Interesting. So again, free will, but I would say again to give it a chance. Eventually, they're gonna reach out in a certain time. It could just take for communication. Communication is key. The more you communicate and understand and get a better understanding of someone, you can see more of their true colors. Especially if like you're confused with your own intuition because sometimes they're not always tapped in. So if that doesn't give it away, then maybe this communication will. You know what I mean? And communication doesn't always mean like consistency is also understanding what that person is saying, listening, hearing them, not talking over them, not so quick to react, not so quick to assume. It's more than just, I text you a lot per day. You know what I mean? So I think it definitely comes down to like that communication because I definitely feel like you both kind of like again you both are wanting it, you both are waiting and holding space, you both are missing and thinking and y'all just trying to fit again. It's all about figuring it out. Like okay, how do we get to this compromise? How do we get to this sacrifice? How do we make things work to where you feel, happy, comfortable, safe, and wanted and cared for, and feeling like you got attention, but then I also feel that, you know what I mean? Because it's like right now we want each other, but like we don't know what the hell to do. You know what I mean? And it's all about, the progress and the learning. And it's up to you guys, free will, if you think it's really worth figuring out how to get to that place, you know? But I hope that gave you clarity, huh? You had the Knight of Pentacles, the Emperor, the Hermit, the Sun card, the Ten of Pentacles, the Judgment, the Two of Pentacles, and the Hangman. And then the rest were oracles. But yeah, for the most part, confusion definitely equals like abuse. But not all the times. It could just again take like one to maybe two conversations that clear the air. You know. But yeah, communication is not arguing. So arguments doesn't really 9 times out of 10 arguments doesn't get you anywhere as far as like being able to understand each other afterwards. You know what I mean? Most times. Sometimes it might be good to let things off and get things off your chest, but for the most part, you ain't gonna come to an understanding by arguing. How could we communicate if you don't hear what I say? What I need from you is understanding. You're welcome, love. So simple is 1, 2, 3. Understanding is what I need. You don't really know me. You just wanna do what you wanna do. That's not the way it should be. No, you should listen to me. I try so very hard to keep our love alive, but you don't wanna meet me halfway. Mm-hmm. Hey Strabani, I think I pronounced your name right. Let me know if I did. Hope all is well. Welcome in the live stream. Make sure to read the title in the description box here if you haven't already. Have you read the description box? So basically today you will have to donate in order to get a reading. Those prices will be in the description box here, dear. Hey Ashley, what's going on, love? Plenty of times, Ashley, plenty of times. But I'm gonna go take a quick break really quick and I'll be right in. Probably like 3 minutes or something. Plenty of times. And I said it verbatim or however you say it. I deserve better and left. Or maybe I didn't leave, but I eventually left. No more tears, no more pain, no drama, no more drama in my life. No one's gonna make me hurt again. I don't know why that just made me think of Mary J. Blige song. Refreshing. I might have to get some lotion on my hands. I hate dryness. I feel dry. And I don't know where the story ends, but I know where it begins. It's up for us to choose whether we win or lose, and I choose to win. Before I went on a date, happened once too. It don't matter what time, what's going on. If you deserve it, I ain't waiting. I got somebody blocked right now, and I told him once again he ain't learned. I said I ain't unblocking you until you know what to do. You know to send that money, just like last time, and I unblocked you. But you know, since you like want to play games or want to skip over messages and shit, I blocked them. And I said, you know what to do. And pretty soon it ain't gonna be no more. You know to send money and I unblock you. It's just gonna be it. That's it. I don't even want you to send no more money. Or you can send it, but you still ain't getting unblocked. You know what I mean? At this point. It's like I can't put this damn bag of chips down. Right. I mean, he could always like maybe order something after, maybe order something before, maybe just get an appetizer. I don't know. I mean, I kind of understand that, but then again, that might just be different because like going out with your family and then going out on a date is different. Because you asked me on a date, so you're supposed to really appease and impress. You know what I mean? But it does help if y'all both eating and enjoying. But like with family is different. It's like we gotta really agree on a place that like everybody eats. But even then, like I would just be like, y'all go ahead and eat. I'm gonna order somewhere else and pick up my food. I'm not. I don't want this food. I'm not eating here. I mean, that's what happened like a week or so ago. We was having a hard time figuring out where the hell to go because I'm like San Marcos make me sick. I don't like those big old wings this one place got. But somebody else wanted to go there. We're like, oh, what's something we can agree on? We finally found a place we all could agree on, even though you know everybody else probably still was on that other restaurant they was talking about. But it's like and I would have sacrificed and be like, all right, y'all can go there and y'all can eat or whatever. But like a little before y'all leave, I'm ordering from somewhere else. I'm picking up my food, and yeah, because I'm not eating that. You know what I mean? I even had a friend date I went on, but see, she was like selfish or whatever. She knew damn well that I didn't eat San Marcos. It made me sick and all that. And like, she was like, hey, please, 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 like forcing to go and all this other stuff, and like just not letting up or whatever, you know. Said we can go. Yeah, you even said we can go somewhere else. You know, because I had one thing where I was like, because he was like, let's go to an amusement park. And I didn't really dislike that idea, but I really wanted to go to like this certain restaurant. So I was like, no, how about we go here? But then I thought about it like, F it, why don't we do both of our things? We can go to your little amusement park first, and then after that, we're gonna be hungry, all that moving around and all that, and then we can go to my dinner after. You know what I mean? It works out. The blocked him after he was sassy. I'm hollering how he came at me. Oh wow, it's more to it. Just eat. What's more to it? Yeah, he extra. Just say you ain't got it exactly. Holler. That's crazy. Now you said he was sassy and blocked. I'm hollering. Oh goodness. I think I said something like that before, but I probably said feminine or something else or gay. I did. Matter of fact, I did recently block somebody. I said he was a little young. I said you wet behind the ears and you look gay. And then I said something else and I said goodbye because he came in my inbox really disrespectful. Matter of fact, I think he came in like really late. I think it was like midnight or something like that. And I don't know what he said. I think he said something like "What you doing" or something like that. I didn't respond right away. I don't even know if I was gonna respond, but first I'm looking at your page. So immediately I'm going to look at your page, even though I'm probably not gonna respond likely because it's 12 in the morning. Like what the hell you doing texting me at 12 a.m. and I don't know you from a can of paints. Um, so I'm looking. I got to see how you look. Probably how old are you? So this is how I know he was younger. So I had to check him out. And as I'm looking at his page, checking it out, he was like, "Don't read my it. Like, don't ignore me." He had came a certain kind of way. I'm like, you disrespectful little bastard. Like, the hell? He like, don't read my it. And I'm like, yeah, you come in my inbox all kind of crazy ways. First, you coming in just thinking this is like booty call. Then you getting smart, loud, disrespect. I'm like, no, this is not that, honey. So I went to block him. Talk about don't read my it. Ain't holding the back no more. I know that's right. You ruined my day coming in my inbox, ugly ass. How about you said? Talking about don't read your stuff. Like, calm your horses. Only a couple minutes since I saw it. You didn't even know if I was gonna leave you on red or not. I just looked at your freaking message. Not you block Josh and reelect him. Well, ain't like that thing. That's the thing. Blizzard. Before it got too deep. What do you do? I'm weak. Not single by choice. I'm pretty sure he gets somebody. They probably ain't gonna be, worth nothing. But it's an easy girl out there he can pick up easily. She's just gonna be easy though. That's the thing. It's up for us to choose whether we win or lose, and I choose to win. Not take a man out. I mean, but that's true. Like, if that's your energy's given, like, quit playing with us females. You know you like a man. Like, stop leading us on and dragging us around. Crazy. You could just be single and do your dirt or your download on down. You know what I mean? You don't have to have no cover up girl. Just act like you're single and out here with women, but you really ain't. But just don't really like drag nobody along, right? Like, that's crazy. No drama. Okay, let me know, love. No more drama in life. No one's gonna make me hurt again. I made me a real nice fruit salad. Thank you. You can post whenever you're ready. I knew something was funny. My chair is not even positioned right in the right spot. I'm tired of blocking people though. Even though I'm a probably continue to do it, have my boundaries up, but like it gets irritating. Like, dang, I gotta block another one. I just blocked this one guy because he came in all like he a smooth gentleman. Then randomly he like, you like condoms? I'm like, what the heck? Then he told me, I'm just playing with you. I know you ain't that type. That, like, boy, you was not playing. You only said that because I didn't like that question. Dan said, "Can I come over?" And make me supposed to think that that's not what you're on. Come on now, I'm not stupid. Like, how you go from asking like you like condoms? I'm playing. Can I come over? Like, what? Hell no. Definitely gotta watch them type. And then we already had was supposedly planned a date, and you think before our date you about to come over and smash? Fuck out of here. Anyways, how does Josh currently feel about Ashley? Good or reading here for Ashley, please. Very good or reading here for Ashley. Good or reading here for Ashley. How does Josh currently feel about Ashley? How does Josh currently feel about Ashley? I just heard just because I do certain things doesn't mean I see you in a certain light. Yeah, they feel like you assume that they see you as like not necessarily lower value, but like I don't know, maybe you just feel like you want them to like put you on a higher pedestal, and they feel like I do, like just because certain things look a certain way in the physical doesn't mean I don't like put you like on a higher status kind of thing. Hey Makila, how's it going, hon? Um, yeah, I also feel like they don't want you to like put certain stuff on your guys' connection, like speak bad ill will or certain things. Like you could be like, oh, you ain't the man for me. This ain't working out. This is terrible. Something like you could say certain things, and it's like, don't put that on our connection. I just heard I think you my soulmate. I'm fine. Thanks for asking. Um, yeah, it's like they miss your smile. I just heard, baby, come back. You can blame it all on me. I just heard, how can I make you feel more comfortable? I don't know why it's like, maybe it's like, I don't know if you guys are like long distance or it's just like when they travel, maybe you don't want to be like in the same room. So it's like, I'll pay for you a separate hotel, even though like I would prefer to like be in the same hotel, but I'll pay for you separately if that makes you like feel comfortable. I don't know why I heard a job is a job. So maybe they don't want you to like judge what they do to make money. Yeah, I heard don't turn your back on me. The person you like is thinking of you. You make them a little shy. I don't know if you ever noticed, like when you look at them, maybe like they head go down or something like that, or their eyes just be moving all kind of certain ways. Yeah, I feel like they enjoy like being able to like provide for you, like say they done bought you an outfit and it's like just happy and admired to see you in it, or maybe they paid for something on a bill or something, and it's like I feel like they're like proud of it kind of thing. I don't feel like it's like, oh, I'm gonna throw it in your face, or if it's like they do mention it, it's not really like to throw in face, but it's like I'm just showing you that like I'm here kind of thing. I just heard I'm gonna leave your legs sore, a little sexual energy. Maybe they already did, I don't know, or they want to. How does Josh currently feel about Ashley? I just heard I'm a different person when I'm drunk. Maybe they also feel the same way about you. I mean, some people are, but not everybody. Like some people, it's like light and day. It's like one like just angel, and then when they get drunk, it's the damn devil. Ooh. It could be. Is it a debate? Like I like all flats, they like all drums. Maybe it's some like little fun, little cute debate kind of thing y'all do that seems like taken serious, but not really. I also heard something about 8 ball, so maybe they want to like play pool with you, whether this is like in person or online. I heard you give me mixed signals. You confuse me. So maybe they feel like one time you like something, the other time you don't, or it's like something that you like here and there. And this could be anything. Like say for example, you like lemonade, but not all the time. It's like every once in a while you like lemonade or something like that, and it could be like something that kind of like confuses them. I just heard I want to unite or reunite. Yeah, they feel like you still it's still a part of you that's like really independent and like scared to ask for their help. And it's like ask. I won't see you as like weak. I won't like again, I won't judge you or throw it in your face. Yeah, it's like you don't have to fake with me. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to. Yeah, communication is the key. Number one, Gemini. Yeah, Queen of Wands, King of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Fool card, Four of Cups, Six of Pentacles, the Justice, Ace of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. Ooh, almost knocked this down. So you probably don't want me to see that. Oh yeah, that's embarrassing. Because you live with people. Yep. He'll have to eventually get over that. Because I mean, if you're gonna leave the family eventually, then what's the difference from now, right? Say I know you're the Queen of Pentacles. He also, I feel like another thing, not only that with like being embarrassed, but it could be like even more embarrassed if certain things are like just not the way that they will want it. But it's like, you can't control other people. So it's like if other people in the household just like keep it dirty, but he try to keep it clean. But it's like I can't be the one always cleaning. I can't watch stuff all the time. You know what I mean? Like that kind of energy. I get there, like, what if I just want to show up and I get there and like all kind of stuff is going on. Yeah, something to be significant about maybe like his siblings. Yeah, he probably like, it's boring over here. Ain't no cable. This, that going on. Yeah, I feel like they want to like get some breakfast with you. If you guys mainly go like and get dinner and lunch and stuff like that, I feel like they want to switch it up. Maybe get breakfast or like do something different. I just heard let's do something out of the norm, so they could like want to go on an adventure and take a risk and do something that like both of you never done before. So that way it's like new to both of y'all, and y'all can go through it together, maybe hold hands. They want to like tie you up, eat that cootie cat till you like cry. I don't know why I heard Dead Island or what's that one zombie show? Oh, maybe they're watching that, or maybe it's something they want to like play as like a game. Yeah, just her accept my love offer. Yeah, with this four of cups, this is like they could feel like you're like rejecting their love offer. Whatever their love offer is, whether it's a gift, a date, a text, whatever, they feel like it's rejected. Or maybe again it's not like um really seen. Because at first you just want the nasty hollering. Now it's like, yeah, I definitely get it. Because I feel like he could talk about stuff that he don't usually talk about with other women, or he don't usually talk about um, in general, or before, like I feel like he ain't really interested in talking about the weather, but he'll talk about it with you. Yeah, I feel like they want to go to the beach with you. I don't know if I got this already though. Put some drinks in the cooler. Put some sunscreen, even if you don't really need it. I don't even take folks on date hollering. So it's different for them. Accept the good in your life and know that you're a fucking delight. Yeah, I heard ice cream. I don't know, maybe y'all going to get some ice cream. I think I remember last time a golf date too. So I'm seeing a lot of like different things here. Yeah, arcade. I'm seeing the beanbag thing, gang thing. So it's like y'all got more dates to come. He like, this ain't over yet. We got more things to do. And it's like a kidnap energy. It's like, this is what you wanted, right? Yeah, yeah. And they say that's what they say. Men follow their money. So the more they invest in you, the more they're gonna like spend time, see what you got with their money, different things like that. You know what I mean? Versus the girl that they're getting money from, or they just not giving her money and stuff like that. A man's gonna follow like his money. He's gonna follow. He's gonna chase what what is not chasing him. You know what I mean? That kind of thing. Yeah, I'm hearing, let me see, let me see, let me see. Whoops. Yeah, I heard y'all might go to some type of Mexican place. So I'm seeing like that Mexican corn thing. And that makes sense because it's about to be Cinco de Mayo, right? Yeah. Crazy. Yeah, I feel like they like everything about you. Like whether you got blackheads, whether you got the line on your nose, whatever it is, it's like I like it. It's like it's my cup of tea. You know what I mean? Hey, so yes, you can, love. It's like they want to eat. They might want to lick the food out of your nails. That sounds crazy. But this is the type of like, dang, I'm getting so attached. I want to live under your skin. I want to sleep in the coochie. I want to fall asleep holding you in my arms. I want to lick the food under your nails. I want to brush the hair out of your face. I want to like massage your shoulders all day. Again, I want to eat it while you tie it up. Like so, I want to express my emotions. I usually hold them in, but here I am. Like I wouldn't be surprised if he like really tells you stuff like, you got me wrapped around your finger. I really like you. I really fuck with you. Da da da. I would not be surprised. Ooh. I wouldn't be surprised if he gave you his grandmama chain. But I don't think you clearing. That's hilarious. Be all on your days. He don't care who around. Okay, period. This is my boo. Who gonna do what about it? He like he needs to do ain't trying to heal nobody. Okay, I know that's right. You ain't responsible. Nobody's supposed to heal nobody. He ain't supposed to heal you. You ain't supposed to heal him. You ain't supposed to heal me. I ain't supposed to heal you. Nobody's supposed to heal nobody. You ain't going nowhere. He said if and he says all the time. I don't even take. He said they if and left. I'm hollering. Okay, period. But worked it out. See, just don't want to get hurt. It's the risk that you take. You know, it's the risk that you take. You can either go beautifully or it can go terribly. But you gotta give it a try and open your heart and test it out and to see, right? Otherwise, you know what I mean. Might as well just go ahead and just be single or whatever. Now she know I'm lying. Supposed to be barbecuing. Yeah, you can post your yes or no love. Um, and then solely, I don't know if you donated yet or not, but if so, you'll be after Ashley. Yep, Justice card, Six of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Two of Cups, Four of Cups, Fool card, Five of Swords, Queen and King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and Knight of Cups. I believe I did say most of these cards, but I don't know if I said them all. So, okay, my bad. Had to see what's going on real quick. Good old accurate here for Ashley, please, Spirit. Good old accurate here for Ashley, please, Spirit. Should Ashley continue to give Josh a chance? Should Ashley continue to see Josh? Should Ashley take Josh serious? Should Ashley keep going on dates with Josh? Should Ashley, open her heart to Josh? Could this be a potential boyfriend for Ashley? Would it be a wise decision for Ashley to keep seeing Josh? Would this be a benefit for Ashley to keep seeing Josh? Will Ashley not get her heart broken if she continues to keep seeing Josh? Will Ashley be okay if she keeps seeing Josh? Spirit, thank you. Oh, snap. Okay, then, Sunday. But you still walked away. I'm hollering. I feel like yes, but this doesn't mean that, like, again, nobody's perfect. I feel like there's still like some rocky times to come. It's really gonna be up to you. It's free will here. Like I said, it's the risk you take. Like it's always gonna be like one or another thing with anybody you come across. You know what I mean? It's always gonna be like at least one thing you probably don't like about the person, or at least one obstacle that's probably gonna be in the way, or it's not really a fairy tale. So it's like if that's the case, then you know but I think that like pride can get in the way, and I honestly think it could be on your side, and maybe even theirs too. It could be like both of you. I don't think it's just like, you know. Let me see. Three of Wands, Queen of Cups, the Lovers, Seven of Wands. Yeah, I feel like it maybe could be like on your side, but it's not to really say like who's better than the other. Who's. It's not a competition. It's not who reaches out the most. It's not those petty little games. It's just what is what. You know what I mean? Yeah, I feel like somebody's not like accepting truths here. I just heard you chose me, I chose you. If I give you trust, give me trust kind of thing. This could also be like an energy of y'all breaking y'all own hearts. Like you breaking your own heart, he breaking his own heart just because y'all high expectations of each other or y'all assumptions about each other and different things like that. Not necessarily anybody stepping out because the Page of Pentacles talks about loyalty and not questioning that person's loyalty, even though it might be questioned, but it's like it's more so like it's in my head. It's again, like I'm assuming or I'm expecting too much that is kind of not. Maybe it's not impossible, but maybe it's not possible at that certain time. Like say for instance, you want $500 from him, and it's like I'm willing to give that, but I don't have 500 right now. You know what I mean? So it's like it's kind of like you can't expect something of somebody that they can't probably give you in that very moment, kind of thing. So y'all could like sometimes have like certain expectations that of each other that y'all can't really fulfill, and it's not that y'all don't want to fulfill it or that y'all don't want to work with each other and compromise so that each other's needs and wants and stuff is met, but it's like maybe I just can't at this time for a certain reason. So I think this comes down to like having compassion for each other instead of this pride. Because it's like if this pride overwins the compassion, then it's like, it can definitely ruin it. Yeah, it's like somebody could be expecting the other person to clean up a mess that was like left in their past, whether it's you or him or both of you, like thinking that like again, like say for instance, you were with a terrible ex and then you come in and it's like you got all these extra like expectations for them because of that. Or he comes in and what if he got like all these court fees and different things like that and it's like I'm expecting you to like really hold it down kind of, you know what I mean? But it's like it's not really my responsibility to come in and like hold it down and be obligated and clean up that mess kind of thing. Not what Future say. I love Future. What happened there? Where you been? Yeah, and I also feel like how can I say this? It's like y'all, both y'all versions of the future here too. I don't know if you guys talked about it yet or not, but I feel like it could be very important to talk about and even like keep kind of like keeping updates and progress and things like that of y'all future here. Yeah, with the lovers, the page of swords, and the three of wands. Yeah, especially if y'all haven't really talked about that yet. Yeah, like a heart to heart, being honest of like what things I know I want for sure and what things I'm kind of still iffy on. And it's like it's okay if either of you are still kind of like iffy on something. It doesn't mean like y'all don't want each other or y'all don't want the best for each other. It's just that for some reason I'm kind of iffy on it. Maybe because I'm scared. Maybe because I'm waiting for this to happen. Maybe because I know that when my parents done it, like it didn't work out or whatever the case may be. But I think this definitely could have a high potential of succeeding. But again, if the pride gets too much more than like the compassion, then I definitely feel like it could like go turn, go left. But again, it's all up to like you guys' free will and if you're really willing to put in that effort, because it's not gonna just be like he gives to you, or you give to him. Like it can't be like one sided. Otherwise, it's not gonna work, kind of thing. So it's like somebody got really high pride. Not saying the other one might not have a little, but like it's like gotta like let it down some and have compassion for somebody. Because somebody could, whether they're intentionally doing it or not, somebody could maybe caring like more about their like needs and wants here, and it's kind of like forgetting about like what that other person might be feeling or wanting or going through if he was husband material. Well, was he? Because I feel like he's in this Page of Pentacles energy, and I feel like you're in this Queen of Cups energy. So y'all both are in this little energy, but it's a different type of loyalty. And that's also, I feel like, something maybe you guys need to converse about. Everybody's things look different. My loyalty, I'm loyal to you too, but just because it's different than yours doesn't mean I'm not loyal. And maybe you want mine to match yours, but tell me. I can't assume. All I know is that I'm being genuine, but I don't know how to show you because you don't see my genuineness as genuineness because you got a different perspective of it. But it doesn't mean I'm not genuine. You know what I mean? Because again, I feel like your loyalty is in this Queen of Cups, which is more like reliable. loyal. Maybe you're a little shy sometimes. You could be like, maybe you like gratitude, appreciation, whatever. I feel like his is more so like straightforward, like I ain't doing nothing. I'm faithful. Ooh, you don't really gotta ask, but if you do, I can prove, you know. Or before you even ask something, I'm gonna let you know, you know. Yeah, I'm also hearing I can't help again. I feel like he keeps on being hard on this. I can't control other people, whether it's my family that fuck up the house or I go to work and this girl's just like acting like thoughts on the job. Like it's like I can't control other people, but I know what I'm doing, and that's being like faithful kind of thing. It says dating you is like being in a maze. I'm trying to find clever ways to win you over. Trying to show you his phone. Yeah, because it's like I don't have time for that. It's like he trying to prevent some shit before it even happens. Like because it's like I don't want to hear no nagging. I don't have to. It's not even just really about the nagging, but like really I want you to trust me. And before a shitstorms happen, I can prevent it by showing you already, so that you're comfortable, you're reassured. You're probably not thinking about. You know what I mean? Like and with you, it's like if need be, I may or may not show you. Or you should already know by now because I'm in this Queen of Cups energy. But yeah, I feel like as long as y'all keep like the connection alive, whether that's sexual energy, whether that's the communication going well, whether that's mental stimulation, whether that's I don't know, putting God in the middle if you both are like, kind of Christian, like, God can make your connection stronger. I mean, whether that's I don't know what else. The finance, I don't know. Whether that's like, active services, you know, giving each other massages. Oops, sexual energy. They could want to put it in the back door. They ain't no. Oh man, but I feel like he definitely listens to you, even if he feel like sometimes it could be like extra or I don't agree or whatever. I'm gonna agree to disagree. It's like I don't have to agree with everything, but that doesn't mean I don't respect you or I'm not gonna work with you or I don't love you like you kind of thing. But it's like we're both two separate individuals, but I feel like we can work together, come together kind of thing. So I definitely feel like, it could be worth giving a chance to. We got the Empress, Queen of Swords, Page of Pentacles, not Seven of Swords, Three of Swords, Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords. Well, I guess it is Seven of Swords. The World card, dang, seven. So lucky number seven, 777. Six of Cups, Page of Swords, the Lovers, Three of Wands, the Queen of Cups, um, the Nine of Wands here. So I hope they gave you clarity, huh? Yeah. Like I said, it's the risk that you take. Like, gotta give it a chance with anything in life. If it was a chance at $1 million and you got to do a certain thing, it's gonna be your choice, free will to see if you want to take that chance or that risk to do it. And you want to take that risk to get that job, get that $1 million, get that new car, get that diploma, whatever. It's the risk and the chance that you take. You're always gonna have to put in some type of effort, or it's always gonna be some type of obstacle, or it's always gonna be, something going on. It's always gonna be something to give, something to take, something to, focus on, something to communicate about. It's always gonna be something. You just gotta see, is it worth it? Is it more pros and cons or not? I feel like it's more pros, so I feel like give it a chance. Nobody's perfect, but it looks like y'all are like working towards, I can see if it was someone who like didn't give two it's, and it's like it's all about me, 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 me. You know what I mean? Two for no reason. Yeah. Well, I already don't think it's for no reason. I feel like you're already being benefited now, as you even know and can see. So it's definitely not for no reason. Otherwise, I feel like you probably would have been gone if it was like for no reason. But yep, it was a yes. Again, you got free will, so I mean, but I'm just saying that like even if you like decide to leave this person, it doesn't mean the next person you're gonna have at least like one issue with. Like no connection is ever gonna be perfect. You just gotta like pick your, I don't even want to say poison, but you know what they say, pick your poison, you know? Because what they say, a man gonna change or do the right thing even for the woman that he want. And I feel like it's true with the women too. Like they gonna also do the same with the man that they want. You gonna act different in different like relationships and connections. So if somebody's not worth it, then you're probably not gonna be acting a certain way versus somebody you're really like into. You know what I mean? But I hope they get you clarity. Putting up boundaries and okay, right. They gonna only do what you allow. Is Sully here? Sully? Probably should turn his light on. But yeah, anybody is gonna, even the nicest angel on earth sometimes can like use a person, even if it ain't on purpose. Like if you're super like you don't have any type of boundaries, even the nicest angel on earth might like kind of step on you a little bit. You know what I mean? So just because you have to put on boundaries doesn't always mean this person is bad. You know what I mean? Because it's good to have boundaries. You're supposed to. It's healthy. Think about it. If you give yourself away for free, and it don't always have to mean sex, 'cause everybody always think, oh God, no, it don't always have to mean that could be your energy or anything. People are gonna take just like $1 million. Most people ain't gonna deny that free $1 million. They're gonna take it. You have to think of your energy like that too. You're $1 million, and you're not giving this $1 million away for free because you know any and everybody will take it. You can post your question, Sully. I'm hollering. He said, "What does Nadar's family think of you?" I'm seeing 2222. Angel number, synchronicity, whatever you want to call it. Good old acronym here for Soli, please, Spirit. Good old acronym here for Soli. Good old acronym here for Soli, please, Spirit. What does Nadar's family think about Soli? What does Nadar's family think about Soli? What does Nadar's family think about Soli? The first thing I'm getting is they could maybe feel like you're a little tedious. Do keep in mind that most of these things they think could be because of what the person is telling them about you, especially if you haven't met their family yet. So I do want you to keep that in mind, because their perspective could change when they meet you. But the first thing I'm getting is like they could feel like you're like tedious. They also could feel like with the situation between the two of you that like the communication is not all bad just on his side, but maybe both your sides. I'm gonna go ahead and move this phone real quick and put it on a charger. Probably gonna be a different view, but I would rather that than it go dead on us. So don't want that. So let me just throw that on really quick. And I just came from the hospital, so or my appointment, so I don't mind that. But yeah, so they could think that like maybe you're like a little tedious, a little strict, a little stubborn kind of thing. But even though they think that, it's like they still want this connection for this person, especially if like they didn't bring a girlfriend home in years, kind of thing. And it's like they're really just like hoping for this kind of thing. They do feel like you're attractive though here too. You know, they're like, oh, she's pretty, so he probably showed a picture. I just heard soccer mom. So even if you're not a mom, they could just feel like you would be like a boy's mom. They also could be like wondering like how it is where you live, especially if you live somewhere it's like really cold. It's like, ooh, that's really cold. Like, how are they surviving? Da 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 da. You know, somebody. This is their mom. Somebody is like, how could you not love my boy? You know how moms are with their sons and stuff. It's like nobody's ever good for them. They're very special. Da da da. Nothing's wrong. They could assume that you come from like a rich family or wonder. Like if you guys are long distance, they could be thinking like, why can't she come to you, or why don't you guys meet in the middle, or why don't? So they could be like giving like suggestions. This could be their mom again, like wondering like when you guys meet if you'll like their food. I feel like she's very like sensitive about her food and hoping that like people like her food. I just heard that she smoke, so I don't know if they don't like maybe they don't allow smoking in their house or something. Oh, he's the one that come from the rich family. Ah, so maybe they're worried with this Ten of Pentacles. Say he don't want to come from the rich family. Yeah, maybe they're wondering. Ah, that makes sense. They could also be wondering like if you're scared of pets, kind of thing. So maybe they really think that like you'll be coming over, or again when you meet them, it's like how is everything gonna be? How the setting should be? Because we like our dogs to run around. This is their house too, so hopefully she's not scared of dogs. Yeah, I'm here. I want to talk to her one on one. But I feel like Nadar is kind of like against it. It's like, please don't drill her or ridicule her or like, drill her. But it's like, no, I have to. And he's like, oh man. They could feel like you dress very like, some of them they might feel like it's unique, some of them might feel like it's weird. But who cares? Their opinion. Yeah, I feel like this mom could be a little strict sometimes though. It's like she like it's like if you do go over there, she's gonna like again she's gonna drill you and test the hell out of you. It's like okay, let's see if you can cook and all this. You can cook it in the kitchen with me, and then if she like take over, and it's like you already know how to cook, so it's like chill out, man. Or it's like oh you're not ever supposed to wear white in the kitchen or this that, just kind of like nitpicking. See how you take it, see how you handle it. Again, that's why Nadar is kind of like busting a sweat and nervous because it's like, please don't do that to her mom. It's like, please don't. I heard she got some pretty teeth. So again, they find you attractive. Nothing wrong. They don't see anything wrong with like the looks or anything, but they could just see something wrong with like you know the stuff that he told them and things that they're like expecting. I feel like they could tease him sometimes, like, how you get somebody so pretty? They like bust his balls. They could also admire if you like work hard. I just heard she clingy. Yeah, they could be like wondering about like different cultures and the way that you guys celebrate. So maybe there's some differences here. Or maybe y'all don't celebrate certain holidays, or y'all celebrate it on different days, or like you know. I also feel like one of them might like if you guys are having trouble seeing each other, like transportation stuff like that. One of their family members might like go ahead and pay for the flight or like help them get you down there, kind of thing. So they could be discussing that as well. Yeah, we have your hard work is paying off. We have F what they say. Kind of true. I mean, yes, some people want to like get along with their person's family and things to be perfect and peaches cream and run smooth, but sometimes it doesn't always happen, And then you're never supposed to like, value someone's opinion so much that you change yourself. You know what I mean? So if a person doesn't like you and they continue to stay consistent in that, it's nothing you really can do to like change it. Except again, probably lose yourself. But who wants to do that? So again, maybe it is some family members who just wouldn't like you and probably continue not to, but that's on them. You know what I mean? It's not their relationship. Yeah, they could be like, it's not your normal physical type, or it's like you can't handle that. So again, I feel like they not only do they bust your balls, I feel like they bust their balls too. They don't care that he's family. Mm. Yeah, some of them might see you as bougie or assume you to be bougie, especially if you like you got a chauffeur or like you got your own car but like you barely like to drive it, or again you got high standards or whatever the case may be. Yeah, I feel like he definitely is like feeling conflicted and pulled because he got one family member saying, "Don't you think y'all should slow down?" And one is like, "Come on, I'll pay for the ride. Come on, let's meet her." You think he bougie too? And then you got one family member like, "I ain't meeting them till you're serious." So he's like, I don't know how in the heck he's thinking like I don't know how in the heck I'm gonna get all them together to meet her. Then when I do, I don't want them to grill her. So it's like he's kind of like scared and holding back a little bit, but he's still comfortable enough to tell them because it's like you're not there. But like if you were there, he would be like so shy and nervous. His cheeks probably would be red because it's like I don't know what they're gonna say. I don't know if they're gonna piss her off. I don't know if they're gonna embarrass me and tell her a childhood story I don't want her to know. I don't know what's gonna like happen kind of thing. I just heard she a snitch. You got the cherry in reverse, sun card in reverse, knight of cups, page of wands, nine of wands, seven of pentacles in reverse, queen of wands in reverse, the ten of pentacles, five of cups, five of pentacles in reverse, six of swords, the five of swords. So the number five could be significant. Five mainly talks about like changes. So change gonna come. Oh yes it is. Again, I do feel like he kind of been single for a while, so it's like he's not even he's not even familiar at this point anymore with how to be in a relationship. It's like he got to get used to it. It feels weird, feels a little uncomfortable. It's like he likes you, but again, he got to like get back into that relationship mode. Yeah, something could be significant about June 2025. Yeah, they also could be like talking about you guys' time frame. Like maybe you're a morning person and they aren't, or somebody is like on kind of like different schedules. I just heard, I know my son, you like her. Oh, your birthday is in June. Ah, okay then. Yes. Happy early birthday. What's that, Gemini? Oh, Cancer. Okay. Yeah, I feel like somebody's really like analyzing you to see like, could this be like, my daughter-in-law kind of thing. And it, oh my lord, please clarify. Yeah, it's like they could feel like somebody in their family could feel like you look like another family member of theirs, but he's like, ew, no, like I don't, I don't see it because that would be weird, kind of thing. Somebody could be talking about age. I don't know if somebody think you're too young, or even if it's not that, they could just be like, oh, she's a millennial. Ugh, why I can't talk? And you're like Gen Z or something like that. I even feel like they could have been like again checking you out, and they don't want to get caught on your page, kind of thing. Oh, he's 12 years older. Okay, I see. Yeah. Um, 30, he 42. Yeah. So somebody could be like talking about the age difference. Um, but it's like again, the family member could be looking, looking at your pictures, looking at, scoping the thing out. It's like, oop, I hope I don't get caught like in the picture, or I hope I don't get caught looking around or anything. Yeah, her. Has she ever been married before? So I also feel like they're giving them him ideas of questions to like ask you and things to think about. Like, yo, you ain't think of to ask her that, or you ain't think about this. It's like I'm just trying to help you kind of thing. But yeah, I hope they give you clarity. I hope that's something out of that, and hope to see you around some other time with updates. So again, I feel like most of the thoughts that they have is coming from again what they told him, and this definitely could potentially change if you meet the family. You're welcome, love. Thank you. He didn't answer, but you think he's in his ego. That's why he didn't. Oh Lord. You can love. This probably gonna take like a 2 minute break. What in the world? All right, I'm back in. Sorry about that, huh? Oh, is Josh not answering my call because he's in? We're trying to. Prideful and ego is kind of the same thing. So let's just see if it's either of those. If not, then what it could possibly be. Get a reading here for Ashley, please, Spirit. Get a reading here for Ashley. Get a reading here for Ashley, please, Spirit. Thank you. Let me get a reading here for Ashley. Why is Josh not answering Ashley's phone call? Why didn't Josh answer Ashley's phone call recently? Was it because he was in his pride and ego, or was it for some other reason? Well, actually, let's just break it down because that can get too confusing. Why didn't Josh answer Ashley's recent call? Was it because they were in their pride and ego? Why didn't Josh answer Ashley's most recent call towards them? Was it because he was in his pride and ego? Clarify something before. Okay. I'm getting a no. I feel like it's more due to like nervousness here. Yep. Especially with the 9. Okay, yeah. Definitely due to like fear and nervousness. 8 of Swords, Knight of Cups, the Moon card in reverse, the 6 of Pentacles, the 9 of Wands, Death card in reverse, and 8 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. It sounds like I'm scared what you gonna hit me with next. Like, I don't know if you're gonna come on the phone and be like, you did this wrong, or if you won't, I don't know how you're gonna come in, kind of thing. So it's kind of like, what's that one? It's like bracing themselves. That's the word. You know, somebody brace themselves for something. That's like the energy I'm getting, like them bracing themselves. Yeah, I can see. I don't know what. I don't know. I feel like they cleaning right. I don't know what they're doing right now. They could be cleaning. Yeah, it says don't be afraid to sing. Three of Cups, the 5 of Wands. Yeah, he's bracing himself not just to receive the call, but even to like return the call. Clarify something. Ten of Cups in reverse, 6 of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, especially if y'all just had like a recent conflict, or they had like a dream of like you leaving or cheating or something like that. Because the Moon card also talks about like dreams and fantasies and things too. Yeah, they don't know how you're gonna approach them, especially if you call them like different names. Like one day it's like they, or one day it's like friend, one day it's this, one day it's I feel like it's the energy of like I don't know. They might come on the phone with an attitude. I don't know because they might just assume they know what you want. Not just scare them, holler. Yeah, it's like I better not even flinch wrong. Oh man, he could be like, what you want? Some food, some money. What you want? Why you talk? Why y'all talk like that? Is that how you talk with them? Ooh man, he know. I feel like he know your number by heart. Get that feeling? He think. Ooh man. Yeah. So if he don't have it, he might not. He might not answer. It's like, cause I ain't got it. So when she call, and if that is the case, she probably gonna be disappointed because I ain't got it. Ooh. Yeah, it's like I'm not gonna bite you. He think you finna bite. We have you made the right decision. Yes, I don't want you to feel like, oh, I made this call, he didn't answer. I shouldn't did that. I beat myself up. But no, you made the right decision. Especially if that is what he gonna think. You don't want them to always like think that, or you just, or not even that. You just want to be unpredictable. Especially if this is like a time you don't usually call them, or a day you don't usually call them, because it could be like a certain pattern. Like maybe you notice that like I seem to always call them on a Tuesday around 5, or I always seem to call them. We mostly talk on the weekends. That also could be a thing too. Like I don't usually hear from her on a Monday, or I don't usually hear from her around this time. I don't. Yeah, again, I don't want. He doesn't want to feel like ashamed, especially if like he don't have the money or it's a lot going on in his background. He can't control people, because they litter too, whatever the case may be. But you have to make a choice and choose who you want to make you happy. I need an answer from you, so maybe they feel like you got other options, or maybe they know you have other options. We have faith in your dreams. King of Swords, Three of Wands, Ten of Cups. Yeah, he definitely does get. I feel like he get nervous and choked up when you call. It's like he forgot what he was doing, like even though he wasn't doing much, or he, whatever. He get choked up. I mean, he might feel like sometimes like I gotta make a choice between her, or like getting this chore done, or taking care of this person, or doing this, doing that kind of thing. He could feel like he's stuck in a rock in a hard place, or in the middle of something. Yeah, I feel like it's like the times that he's like working and busy. He like kind of hopes that you're like working and busy too, even if it's just like babysitting or doing homework or something like that. Yeah, I feel like he gets so nervous that like he says stupid stuff that don't even make sense, or it's like, "What, you pregnant?" And it's like, "Oh yeah, we didn't have sex," or like, "Oh yeah," like just stupid stuff. Oh man, but I want to read this overall card 43, which breaks down to number seven. Didn't I just say seven in your other read, or am I tripping? Was it somebody else? Somebody had 777. You blocked him, yeah. See, I did. Yeah, okay, seven. Yeah, exactly. Don't trip. You know he calling back. You know. What's that Shanti song? I got that good, good. No matter how much he might try to act, he got that coming back. I got that good, good. Put him on right, even if you ain't put him on. Do it every night. Got him sitting like, ooh. So I ain't worried about nobody taking mine, cause I know just the right thing to do. I got the good, good. Hey, that was the stuff. That still is the stuff. Shanti did her thing. But anyway, it's like, yeah, you confident. You know that's gonna happen. So it's like no reason to really like panic, trip, or overthink or stress out. Like, no reason. But yeah, it says, don't be afraid to sing. You've been made to believe that your voice, that your unique point of view in this world isn't worth much. Let me tell you, that couldn't be further from the truth. Your words are worth all the stars in the night sky, so don't forget to sing whenever you have a chance. Your voice is powerful enough to sing a dozen spaceships. I feel like this is for both of you. Because I feel like y'all both can maybe sometimes hang on each other's like words, or y'all both might from time to time make each other like nervous and stuff. So he might get those times where it's like, I'm nervous to pick up the phone, or I'm nervous to send this text, you know. I hope that you clarity. It definitely ain't have nothing to do with no pride and ego, but more so like, again, fearful and like nervousness, and maybe a little shame or something. I want your high love and emotion endlessly. I can't get over you. You left your mark on me. I want your high love and emotion endlessly. Hey, and let me call him. Yeah. Hello to anyone joining the live stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're happy. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, notification bell for all that good stuff. Check out the community post where I post collective readings that you may resonate with. Share really good advice on my own and others you may want to see. Suggest video ideas for this channel. Yes, I do all kind of readings except mediumship at this time, so that includes sexual readings. Most things are in the description box. If it's not, please inform me and I will let you know. Claim your donations, that sometimes your YouTube name may be different from PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, or Chime. Um, Again, yeah, I think that's all to mention. Most things are in the description box. So once again, if it's not there, please let me know and I will inform you. Make sure to read the title in the description box every time that you come in, whether you're new or not, because I might change my prices or the specific type of readings that I'm offering for the day. Thank you. Make sure to come in and speak as well. Hi, hello, how are you? Goes a long way. I just muted it. He probably does. I don't know. Especially if they look at your page, it's probably I can't see nothing what's going on. Not act like you didn't. I'm weak. I want you to have emotion endlessly. I can't get over if you like on me. I want you to have emotion endlessly. Not okay singing. I'm hollering. That ain't my real singing for real. I hate when I drink water down. I don't even want this no more. It's so watered down. But I probably not gonna feel like going to the store, so I don't know. I do got that fruit salad, so I think I'm in for the night. I can read my book, watch watch a show or whatever, chill. I came from my appointment. They gave me some dang arthritis topical cream. I don't know if that's gonna solve my problem, but we'll see. How long have I been on here? For Tubi, I don't know. I haven't been on Tubi in a minute. I've been stuck on Paramount watching some shows and stuff, especially since they done got my money now. Because at first it was a free trial, and then you know it started going over that time, and they still didn't take my money. I'm like, okay, I'm in good. And then they finally got my money, so I said, dang it, I'm really gonna have to be on there. So I really just been on Paramount. I can't remember the last movie I seen on there. I remember the last show I seen on there was like Dirty D, but the last movie probably had something with like Erica Mena on there. If you know her from like who was that? Love and Hip Hop, Love and whatever. Yeah. But yeah, I'm like, damn, they done got my money. I don't know. I think I might go on a social media break. I might even delete this dating app. I don't know. At this point, I kind of feel like I want to be in solitude, but then again, I don't want to be. It's like, how much more am I going to be in solitude? But at the same time, I feel like I need it. I don't know. I just don't know what to do. Or maybe I should take like a short break. It doesn't have to be that long. I don't know. Because it's like dating apps, like, I mean, they can work, but for the most part, it's like bullshit. Because it's like an easy way for certain type of individuals to like, get access to people. Like most of them just want to have sex and like different things like that. So kind of gets annoying. Ain't nothing like meeting somebody in the real world. Whether that be a grocery store, job, a little event, whatever. But I think I'm gonna start doing that more. Kind of leave the dating sites alone for a little bit. And I'm just saving for this new car. Again, my health and my finances are the two main priorities. Love will be nice, but again, those are my two main priorities. Love will be nice. I mean, mean, for the most part, we got me in a good place, but still, like, I just speak of shows. I don't even know if you're in here still at this point, but I just speak of shows and stuff. I kind of want to see another like love show, like a Love Island. Well, I don't think I ever watched Love Island, but I watched like The Ultimatum, Are You the One, Married at First Sight, Love Is Blind, and different stuff like that. So I'm on my seeing some of that, which is probably more than likely probably not on Tubi, but more like probably on Netflix or something.